Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful day. I'm Caryn Lutz, your host, CEO, founder, spiritual and transformational mindset life coach at On The Go Talent. You could find me at Caryn Lutz, CarynLutz, or at onthegotalent.com. I am so excited for today's episode, all about charity work that I've done and volunteered for, and the pro bono work in my spiritual business. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Thank you very much for being here today. One of my favorite topics is the nonprofit charity work that I've done for a long time, a really, really long time when I look back. When I was thinking about this episode, I wanted to talk about something that was relatable and something that would touch the heart even deeper. And this is what we'll be talking about. So my charity work began when I was little, and I was able to sing for audiences all over my community and my hometown. Some of the charities that I've done volunteer work for, I'm just going to share those with you, and then I could go back and share the specifics. So I've done Silent Santa, American Cancer Society, Helping Hands, which is the old Easter seals, Alex's Lemonade Stand, March of Dimes. I volunteered at my Roman Catholic Church, Miss America Parade, Susan Komen Foundation for the Breast Cancer Walk, and also singing the national anthem at several baseball stadiums. So if you're just tuning in and joining me, hi, thank you so much for being here. So one of the very first experiences that I had was singing for the March of Dimes, which is in support of the little preemies. You know, little did I know back then when I was still little, and I got to sing for that telethon, that I'd have a niece who, was a preemie. And then I expanded into, we had the Miss America Parade. I remember practicing for hours and hours doing that and just, having a lot of fun. I mentioned in another episode back in 1995 and just dancing down the boardwalk for that. Then there was the American Cancer Society. I volunteered my time and I was a judge, I believe, for the cheerleading competition. And I also answered the phones for that as well. Helping Hands is one of my absolute favorites. So anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's for special needs children. So I spent many, many years every spring around April volunteering and singing for that telethon and had a wonderful time. And I remember even when I moved to Vegas, I was still in touch and, had my part and had a blast with that. Also, I wanted to mention the Dystonia Foundation. Also, I volunteered and, sang for them a few times. And the church experience, too. So I grew up in a Roman Catholic church. Fourth generation, Joe and I were to get married at that church. I remember one summer I volunteered in the fried dough stand. So that was a lot of fun. Silent Santa was another charity that was for helping with Christmas gifts around the holidays. I believe it was around 2006. They would make a Christmas CD and they would raise money for that event. And let's see what else. Singing the national anthem. Even up in the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Stadium and down here for the Daytona Tortugas. That was all volunteer as well. So I really had my share of doing that, and then pro bono work. So there was a lot of people, and this is where I really want to take this now. So Yes, people who know me know that I'm very kind-hearted. I have a big heart, and sometimes it gets taken advantage of. So little did I know growing up, and even to this day, people would just reach out all the time, and ask for advice about things. And yes, I want to help you. I definitely want to help you, but there's only so much time in a day. And what was happening, especially right before like my real triumph in my spiritual awakening, was people would pull me in all kinds of different directions. And I'm sharing this because I wasn't realizing what was happening. So then my health and everything else started to decline because I'd put everybody first except myself. So, and this would happen between family members too, and people would ask for advice, for help. And friends, just simply like message me at any time of the day. Hey, what do you think about this? And I'd try to answer instead of just sitting back and taking a moment and just putting up healthy boundaries with this. So that's one of the lessons that I learned. Yes, I've done a ton of pro bono work for my, spiritual readings and such. And I came to the point where I can no longer do that. Yes, I still have charity work and volunteer work. Of course, it's a big part of me, but that's one of the things that I am triumphing over, in a sense, so that you could understand, as a professional and as a, spiritualist per se, there has to be healthy boundaries there. That's one of the things that I think that's why I went into coaching, because, and I don't know if you've had any other experiences with this, if you've gone to somebody, who do readings, but there's a continuum with me. I just don't do your reading and then leave you alone, like I guess most. And that's why if you come to me, I believe that God put you in my path for a reason. And even if it's not the best time during your life, that's usually what happens. People are depressed or they're missing a past loved one. But I check up on you. It's not like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then just leave you. So that's why there's that continuum with me. And I want to help you even further and unblock and connect even further to you, because what it all comes down to is really, what deep down inside of you is happening, that you're seeking truth and that you're seeking more and that you're seeking to overcome and battle your crosses in life. So I just wanted to, share those experiences with you all. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. If you are interested in connecting with me spiritually, please reach out, private message me. But like I mentioned earlier in the episode, it's now a business. So I have set healthy boundaries and, have made things affordable for others so that I can help, but I have to take care of myself and my needs and my family first as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I'll end in prayer. Thank you, God, for giving us this beautiful day, this beautiful life, this beautiful view in front of me. Please bless anyone who is struggling over a loss of a past loved one, a loss of employment, just any struggles that anyone is really feeling and battling. Please know that I am here as a vessel to help you in any way that I can. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a wonderful Saturday. God bless.